Hello everyone, I am Dr. Suchita Nimbalkar. Today we are going to discuss about the next topic of our first unit, and that is basics of thermal energy. Now, thermal energy comes from the substance whose molecules and atoms are vibrating faster due to rise in temperature. The heat energy is another name of thermal energy. Kinetic energy is the energy of a moving object. As thermal energy comes from moving particles, it is a form of kinetic energy. There are different basics of thermal energy. First one is the temperature and pressure. Temperature and pressure are measure of physical state of substance. They are closely related to the energy content in the substance. As a result, measurement of temperature and pressure provide a means of determining energy content. One by one, we are going to discuss about temperature and pressure. Temperature. It is the degree of hotness or coldness measured in definite scale. Heat is a form of energy. Temperature is a measure of its thermal effects. Then pressure. It is the force per unit area applied to outside of a body. When we heat a gas in a confined space, we create more force. For example, we can say that heating the air inside balloon will cause a balloon to stretch as the pressure increases. Means if we add air and if we heat that air inside the balloon or hot air inside the balloon, obviously pressure will create on the balloon. Then the another basic of thermal energy is the heat. Heat is a form of energy, a distinct and measurable property of all matter. The quantity of heat depends on the quantity and types of substance involved. Now, which are the units of heat? Heat is generally measured in calories, kilocalories, then British thermal units and centigrade heat unit. Calorific value of solid and liquid fuel is measured in calories per gram or kilocalories per kg, whereas calorific value of gaseous fuel is measured in kilocalories per meter cube. Now the another basic of thermal energy is specific heat. If the same amount of heat energy is supplied to equal quantity of water and milk, instead of water and milk we can say that the two different material or the two different substances, if we provide same amount of heat, their temperature goes up by different amounts. This property is called specific heat of substance and is defined as quantity of heat required to raise the temperature of 1 kg of substance through 1 degree Celsius. The specific heat of water is very high as compared to other common substances. It takes a lot of heat to raise the temperature of water. Also, when water is cooled, it gives out large quantity of heat. Here in this particular table, some specific heats of common materials are given. Then the next basic of thermal energy is heat capacity. Heat capacity or the thermal capacity is a physical property of matter defined as the amount of heat to be supplied to a given mass of material to produce a unit change in its temperature. Now, the SI unit of heat capacity is joule per Kelvin. Heat capacity is an extensive property. Heat capacity is an object can be calculated by dividing the amount of heat energy supplied by the corresponding change in temperature. Means if E is the amount of heat energy supplied and T is the temperature corresponding change, then we can say that heat capacity is equal to E by T. Molar heat capacity means what? Molar heat capacity is the measure of amount of heat necessary to raise the temperature of 1 mole of pure substance by 1 degree Kelvin, whereas specific heat capacity means it is a measure of amount of heat necessary to raise the temperature of 1 gram of pure substance by 1 degree Kelvin. Means molar heat means it is a measure of heat necessary raise the temperature by 1 mole, whereas specific heat means raise the temperature of 1 gram. Thank you.